Graph the function. Give the domain and range. F of x equals 3x minus 4. To graph, let's create a table of values. We'll have a column for x and a corresponding column for f of x. If x is 0, then f of x equals 3 times 0 minus 4, or negative 4. If x is 1, then f of x is 3 times 1 minus 4, which is negative 1. If x is 2, then f of x is 3 times 2 minus 4, which is 2. And if x is 3, then f of x is 3 times 3 minus 4, which is 5. We can now plot these points on the coordinate grid in order to graph the function. Before we do that, we'll label our coordinate grid. We'll let each dotted line represent 1 unit. So the minimum on each axis will be -6, and the maximum on each axis will be 6. We'll plot the point 0, -4. So from the origin, we move down 4 units. We then have the point 1, -1, which we plot. We have the point 2, 2, and we have the point 3, 5. To graph f of x, we draw a line that passes through all of these points, and we draw an arrow on either end to indicate that the graph continues on indefinitely in either direction. We were also asked to find the domain and range. There are no restrictions on x for this function, so the domain is all real numbers or the interval -infinity to infinity. Similarly, the range is also the interval from -infinity to infinity, which we can see by looking at the graph.